Hi all, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today our subject is memory and memory loss and how to control memory loss by using various food. So first we will go to the memory. So as you all know, we celebrated September 21st as World Alzheimer's Day. So as you all know, Alzheimer's is a very chronic degenerative disease of the brain which affect our memory. So I have seen few Alzheimer's cases in my clinical practice. Those patients are very pathetic situation. The patients are coming through very pathetic situation because they have lost their memory completely. They don't know where they are sitting, what is the date, what is the where is the place. They don't know anything about nothing about the physical world or awareness. There is no awareness actually this type of Alzheimer's patients. So this type of diseases we can see in clinical practice, dementia or Alzheimer's or early memory loss. This kind of patients are coming to us. So as you all know, our memory is taking place in our brain. So our brain is responsible for the memory. So it is having, memory is the capacity to receive the knowledge and retrieve it. So we are having some process called encoding, storage and retrieving. These are the three processes of memory. First we have to store it as the information. So whenever we are studying, we have to learn some information, so we are storing it, and after that whenever needed we have to retrieve it. That is called as memory. So there are lot of type of memories we can see in medical science. Example, flash bulb memory, topographical memory, declarative memory, short-term memory, long-term memory. There are a lot of types of memories are there. So what is the difference between a chronic memory loss or a memory problem like Alzheimer's or dementia or the normal memory loss? Normal memory loss in the sense most of the time it will be an absent-mindedness or carelessness. Because of that we are forgetting lot of things. For example, we are forgetting our the key of our bike, our mobile phone, our wallet. So these are all usually are our carelessness or our absent-mindedness. So whenever it is going to the chronic stage of memory loss, we have to consider it as a disease. Otherwise, it is not a disease, it's just a carelessness. So what is the difference between this type of small normal memory loss or normal absent-mindedness and a disease? Whenever it is coming to a stage of disease, that is entirely different. So that will not be only memory loss. That will affect, that will influence the patient's life, the family member's life and everything. So we have to see what are the main symptoms of chronic memory loss. Coming to the symptoms of abnormal memory loss. The abnormal memory loss, there are some symptoms you can notice. One is repeatedly asking the same question. So some person you can see, aged persons, they will ask the same question again and again. So did you give breakfast to me? Did you give this to me? Did you give that to me? Like that, the frequent question they will repeat. And another one is they are having confusion in the places and confusion with the familiar persons and familiar places. They will get confusion and losing the direction actually. Whenever they are going to some place, for example, they are from years they are going to their daughter's house or some market or some shops, but they are losing that direction. They are forgetting that particular direction. So that is also a symptom of chronic memory loss or severe memory loss. Another problem is language problem. So if your mother tongue is Telugu, or if your mother tongue is Malayalam, so that words, the frequent using words, they are forgetting. That is another symptom of chronic memory loss. And visual impairment, they are having the problem of visual impairment, seeing the blurring of vision kind of problem will come. And another thing is poor eating. They will reduce the quantity of eating, and they need more rest. Like that, this kind of symptoms you can see in chronic memory loss patient. So another condition we can see in old aged people is mild cognitive impairment. In mild cognitive impairment also, they will show some symptoms like frequently losing some things. For example, if you are having the key of house, they are keeping somewhere, they are forgetting the thing, and they are having trouble, they are having a problem in speaking fluently, and they are having remembrance problems, memory problem. This is a mild impairment of cognitive impairment. This you can see in after 60 or after 65. It is not a normal thing, but you can see a lot of people. But if it is increasing, it will go to the senile dementia or Alzheimer's disease. So you should be careful about that. You have to care. So this is about the memory loss and symptoms of memory loss. And more chronically, it will come to the Alzheimer's disease or senile dementia kind of problems. So that will be very severe. The persons cannot able to identify the place or date. They will completely lose their balance. That is the very, very dreadful condition, Alzheimer's. As you all know, maybe you have seen the movie of Mohanlal's Tanmatra. You can see the very, very dreadful or dangerous situation of Alzheimer's in that disease, in that cinema. So that is the case of Alzheimer's disease. Now I am going to tell about some important food that can increase our memory, or that can energize our brain. So that I am going to tell you. So as you all know, our brain is functioning with the energy. So this energy is provided by glucose. So whenever there is a good amount of glucose, adequate amount of glucose and oxygen supply, our brain will function very smoothly and very functionally. So whenever there is a diminished supply of glucose or oxygen, our brain will become dull. So whenever there is a decreased supply, so the brain will become dull and we will become weak. So that we should consider always. We are continuously we are studying. So whenever we are feeling dull or whenever we are feeling tired to the brain, we should give a gap. We should take some food, or we should do some pranayama to energize, to again charge our brain. Don't continuously give pressure to the brain. So that is nowadays we can see the IT field and all, a lot of pressure is going to the professionals, IT professionals, and because of that there are a lot of problems, memory loss kind of, anxiety, depression kind of problems are coming. So next I am going to tell you some important food you can daily you can take to give something to our brain to increase our capacity or to increase the energy level of brain. So I am going to tell you some common food items. The number one food item is spinach. As you all know, spinach is a very good source of antioxidant and flavonoids. It is very good for the brain. The next one is egg. Egg is a very good reservoir. It will give a very good energy to the brain. So next one is small fishes like salmon, tuna, mackerel, kind of small fishes. It contains lot of omega-3 fatty acids. So these omega-3 fatty acids are very good for our brain to function. Next one is oatmeal. So what is the benefit of oatmeal? Oatmeal will regularize our sugar of the brain. If the sugar quantity or the sugar level is increased, like in diabetic patients and all, it will damage the brain cells. So this oatmeal, it will regularize the sugar level of the body. So the adequate sugar only will go to the brain. So oatmeal is also very important. Next is beans. As you all know, the beans is a very good supply of fibers and antioxidants, anti-inflammatory things in beans. So it is also very good for brain. So next is berries. Blackberries, all type of berries are very good for the brain. Next one is turmeric. Turmeric is an antioxidant thing and anti-inflammatory thing. It contains curcumin. Curcumin is highly antioxidant and highly anti-inflammatory. So it will reduce the brain damage and it will improve the function of the brain. Another thing is broccoli. As you all know, broccoli is a very good source of antioxidants and vitamin E, vitamin K and all. So it is also a very good food for brain functioning. Next one is ghee, cow ghee. Ayurveda is also mentioned that different kind of ghee for the memory, like Brahmi Gridam, Saraswata Gridam, Naladadi Gridam. So many type of Gridam we are giving for the patients to improve the memory or reducing the anxiety, stress and all. So ghee basically contain DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. This docosahexaenoic acid is a very good thing or very good essential thing for the brain function. So this is also, ghee is also a very important food for the our brain. So these are the normal our daily what we are taking this type of food. So you include this type of food. One more food is there, that is nuts. Nuts in the sense of walnuts and almonds. These two are also very, very effective for our brain functioning. So you can regularly use 2 or 3 of walnuts and 2 or 3 of almonds to sharpen your brain. And always indulge in some activities like Sudoku, playing chess, or learning new things like learning a new language, learning some new songs, learning some new words. These all will sharpen our brain. To improve our memory, always we need to learn new things. So if we are not using our brain regularly, it will go to the disuse atrophy. It will reduce the functioning. So we have to use more of our brain, and you can sharpen your brain and our memory. So do this all the things. And if you are a right-handed person, do something with the left hand. So if you are regularly writing with the right hand, try to write with the left hand. So, and everything, whatever you are doing, just to do reverse to that. That also will sharpen your brain. And as I told, hear some music, learn some songs, and you can do lot of things to sharpen the brain. So this episode, if you liked the information, you just share the information to your friends. And if you didn't subscribe our channel, please subscribe our channel. Thank you very much. We'll see in the next video. Bye.